अस्सलाम वालेकुम डियर स्टूडेंट्स। ये हमारा हिस्ट्री ऑफ इंग्लिश लिटरेचर के बारे में सेकंड वीडियो है। फर्स्ट वीडियो अगर आपने नहीं देखी तो हमारा चैनल सब्सक्राइब करके आप उसमें देख सकते हैं। आज हम हिस्ट्री ऑफ इंग्लिश लिटरेचर को डिटेल में डिस्कस करेंगे। जो फर्स्ट हमारी वीडियो थी इंग्लिश लिटरेचर के बारे में, उसमें हमने जस्ट उसको गो थ्रू किया था कि कौन कौन सी एज है और किस ईयर से किस ईयर तक है। दैट वाज जस्ट द इंट्रोडक्शन, राइट। टुडे इन दिस वीडियो वी विल स्टार्ट डिस्कसिंग ऑल द एजेस इन डिटेल, बट फर्स्टली वी हैव टू सी what is the history of English literature. So the history of English literature is very closely related to the history of the English people. कोई भी जो लिटरेचर होता है वो किसी स्पेसिफिक एरिया, किसी स्पेसिफिक नेशन से रिलेटेड होता है। सो इंग्लिश लिटरेचर जो है वो इंग्लिश पीपल उनसे रिलेटेड है। इट बिगेन विद द इमर्जेंस ऑफ द इंग्लिश नेशन and kept on evolving along the social development of the nation. In the history of this nation, there had been several religious and political changes. Scientific discoveries and inventions also changed the mode of life from time to time. All these historical changes brought about significant changes in literature. So, in the history of English literature, there were different phases of progress. Each of those phases, known as age or period, has been given the particular name, sometimes after the name of a king or queen, sometimes after the name of a great warrior, and sometimes according to the spirit of the time. Some of the ages have got more than one name because different historians have given them different names. Similarly, the duration of a particular age also differs according to the choice of the historians. Apart from these, some of the ages are subdivided into smaller ages, though the names and time span of the ages of English literature differ from historian to historian. The following list, derived from M. H. Abrams, is dependable. So now we are going to see the list of the periods in which the history of English literature is divided. First period, that is from 450 to 1066, the Old English period, or you can also call it the Anglo-Saxon period. And the second one was from 1066 to 1500. That was called the Middle Age English period, right? And it is also called the Anglo-Norman period, which lasts from 1066 to 1340, and then the Age of Chaucer, 1340 to 1400, right? After this, the period number 3, 1500 to 1660, it is called the Renaissance period. In Renaissance period, it is divided into 4 further periods: Elizabethan age, Jacobean age, Caroline age, and Commonwealth period. The Elizabethan age was from 1558 to 1603, and Jacobean age was from 1603 to 1625. Caroline age was from 1625 to 1649. Commonwealth period was from 1649 to 1660. Then number 4 is the Neoclassical period. It was from 1660 to 1785. It is further divided into 4 ages. First is the Restoration period, that was from 1660 to 1700. Then there was the Augustan age, or the age of Pope. It was from 1700 to 1745. Then number 3 was The Age of Sensibility or The Age of Johnson. It was from 1745 to 1785. Then at number 5 there was the Romantic period. It started in 1798 and it ended in 1832. Then there was the Victorian period. It was from 1832 to 1609, and it was further divided into two ages: the Free Raphaelites, and it was from 1848 to 1860. Then the second one was Aestheticism and Decadence. It was from 1880 to 1909. Then on number 7th, there was the Modern period from 1901 to 1939. Modern period is also divided into two further periods. First was the Edwardian period. It was from 1901 to 1910, and then the Georgian period. It was from 1910 to 1936. Then at the end, from 1939 to onwards, the age is called the postmodern period, right? In the beginning of the 20th century till 1939, the period is called the modern period, and then after that it is called the postmodern period. So this is the overview of our whole English literature, right? And in the very next video we will start the detail of the old English period, right? And this was all for today's video, and there is the request to you people to subscribe the channel, and so that every informative video related to this English literature will be visible to you whenever you will be on the YouTube, and every new video will be very much informative for you, and it will be expected from you people to learn all these elements of literature for your exams, for your ultimate success. Thank you very much.